and things. I didn't bring this video to you yet because, yes, as you can see, I'm recording myself. Here I go over here. I'm just critiquing myself again because, like I said, I'm a very unbiased person. So I like to kind of look at things and kind of see whether or not I made the right judgment before I actually make a judgment. So I'm looking at this story. And I want you to just follow along with the story because, again, I'm coming from a place where I try to see what's black and white. Because only sometimes you get gray in the middle. I've told y'all this before. So I didn't air the first version of this, but I might just do that. And I might come back with the third eye because this is the third eye of me looking at this story. I haven't seen it again yet, but I kind of want to critique myself along with you. So let's go ahead and watch when she had her second round of opinions. Let's see how this one pans out. Let's see if the way I responded to this video the first time I seen it, which was with no intentions. I just happened to scroll on it. I didn't even understand what the story was about. Wasn't even gonna read it. You'll hear me say that in this video. It was just like, okay, hey y'all, like what's good? And that's it. So I came back before I posted it and I wanted to make sure that I'm doing the right thing here. Or am I really on to something? Let's go ahead and look at the woman commits a sex crime at the movie theater. Because I honestly had a difference of opinion the first time. But I want to see, do I have that same opinion? And we're going for round 2 of this. Technically, it's round 3. Because I watched it. Then I watched it with you. And then now I'm watching it again. So things should be the same, right? I shouldn't have nothing new to say. Let's find out. Woman commits sex crime. I really don't appreciate... let's see who the author of this story was. Wait a minute. Because I seen this story and I wasn't happy with it. The reason why I wasn't happy with it is because it came from Midwest Safety. I have a problem with Midwest Safety. I didn't put that in my other video, but come on, Midwest. You guys posted a bogus story and you know you did. You posted a bogus story and you know you did. Yeah, I'm gonna eat you up before I get anywhere else because the people ain't see part 1 yet, but they getting to part 2. And I may cut this video because Midwest, you were wrong. What you did, it was uncalled for, it was unjust. You posted a story and you did not know your facts, but you made a police department look like they did what they were supposed to do. That's not right. But I'm getting on you too soon because maybe I did change my mind. I don't know. Let's take a look. Come on, sweet tea. There we go. Let's get started.
You gotta go. You need an ambulance? Are you alright? What? Can I get an ambulance here for the female? She's just, I don't know, moaning. Ma'am, do you have a name? Can I get your name?
Do you know where you are right now? Okay, do you know how you got here?
She don't want to talk.
How are you? Where are you going? Where are you trying to get to? Where is home?
Do you have an ID on you? Where's home? Because right now we need to make sure that you get the help you need.
I'm fine.
Well, I need you to tell me
forward this.
You live and where you...
Let's stop right there. I'm gonna fast forward this because this is really the beginning of the video. Let's get to where, right here, right there, right there. Let's stop right here. The reason why I'm going to stop right here because this is where I want to make sure my reactions aren't different. I gave y'all a chance to look at this. Did I just sit up in my seat again? I apologize. Because I feel like I don't have no control. Y'all send me a better chair than this. Look at that chair. It's green, but it ain't the green I like. I like a green with a hood on the back. Boom, 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 boom. I like when the hood sit up on them. That's what queens do. They sit to the head of the table. I need to sit a head lift too. Send me a chair. Send me a chair, people. Listen, I'm going to watch this video. And I'm going to hope I don't have the same reactions because I'm trying to follow this queen right here. But if I see this in another light, we got one, 2, and then I make 3. I only got 2 eyes on my head, on my face, so help me out here. Let's watch this again from when the queen started, from when she heard the story, because she's already heard the story. Let's go. Let's go. And I tell you, I like her to stand up on y'all. This story. Let her stand up. Let her stand up. Right. Yeah. Boom. Let her stand up. Watch her stand up on y'all. Watch it. Y'all better pay attention. That's when she was learning. No. You better come on. This.
I grew up always on the bigger side as a kid. I was always
this the part y'all didn't see. This is what you didn't see.
When a woman is...
When a woman. When a woman. I think y'all know when y'all see me, when I have to lift up in that seat and I have to get like that. I ain't see this yet, y'all. We watching this together. And I tell you, this story has me in shambles. It has. This was 4 days ago. Sweet Tea. Congratulations, girl. Welcome to the club. I'm going to try and get through this video because it brings back so many memories to me right now. I remember the day it was March the 10th. We talking about Sweet Tea right now. I want to get back to being black as a woman in America when we always talk about the men. Y'all missing us. Y'all missing us. We exist too. We women, we exist. I'm telling you, we go through it. I can only speak for me. And for me, what exists is I am of the unnorm. I'm 6'2". I wear heels. I'm very flashy. I'm very flashy. But yet again, I'm a normal person. This shows me that it comes in more than just a tall height. It comes in a short height. It comes in a stout height. It just comes. This is not right. Let's dissect this. Y'all, you better notice that I did very good by not speaking, stopping, pausing. I practiced my 4 corners. When a woman, I didn't even say is caught, because there was nothing caught, but I'm going to say when a woman. Let's talk about when a woman.
Pleasing herself after hours.
Pleasing herself after hours. Y'all better pay attention because I didn't see it either. Pay attention. This is when I need you to wake up. This is the third eye that's looking at this. This is my first time seeing this. Wake up. Pleasing herself when and where. Y'all better pay attention to the end of this video. He kept saying, he started off right here. This is the news station, y'all. The news station just reported that she was pleasing herself. The news station, I guarantee you, they didn't see that. If you didn't see a news station, why did you report that? Stop reporting false news and to fit your narrative. See? I told y'all I had some more to say, but I didn't realize that. At the end of the day, how news station did you know that she was pleasing herself? There's nothing that showed it. Stop reporting fake news to fit your narrative and make others look good when you're downing the wrong one. I've been there, done that. It's fake. You guys just reported fake news and it's not right. I'm the only one that just seen this video. Pleasing herself after hours. I would like to see the video that shows that. Sweet Tea, you better get ready. Let them charge you, girl. Let them charge you, Sweet Tea. This is your girl. Dee Dee said it. Reach out. Let them charge you. Every time I sit to this desk I got to show y'all. Look at this. Look at that. Yeah, I did it. Yeah, I showed it to you. Let them. Look at that. Let them charge you. Let them charge you. The only way you can get them these days, and you got to hit them in their pocket. That's when you let them know I ain't going nowhere. Sweet tea. Let them charge you. Pleasing herself. You better pull the body cam. Let's start with that right there, because that's the first accusation you made. You said she was pleasing herself. Her hands look kind of clean to me. Did you smell them? If you got it caught on tape, I need you to show it. You should have showed some part of that in order for me to believe it. Keep talking, sweet tea.
In a movie theater, officers deal with much more than they bargained for.
They dealt with much more than they bargained for. Hey, it looked like those look like some legs or an arm right there to me. I don't know what it is, but y'all got much more than you bargained for. She didn't. Was the place dirty? It wasn't like the Delta commercial. You remember the Delta I just showed y'all? The Delta. Remember what the two passengers did? They got revenge. They got revenge for a reason, though. Remember what their reason was. They got revenge because their flight was canceled. It was delayed. What was her revenge? She didn't have any revenge. I just told y'all you need to air videos. Make it make sense to me. This don't make no sense. I'm going to put the link in the description of the two guys that got revenge at Delta in the VIP section. Y'all got revenge. Y'all had a motive. There was a motive. I don't see what sweet. She telling it, y'all. Hey, all I could do is listen to what the lady's saying. When you see me nod my head like I'm NAACP. The NAACP, y'all ain't helping us the way y'all should, baby. But that's why I had to rise to the occasion. At the end of the day, I promise you, this is not right. And we're going to get to the bottom of it. What can I say? So far, she's on point. Sweet Tea's motive was, y'all got more than what y'all bargained for. Why did y'all go and bargain right there? You didn't find another swap shop? I don't want to feel like I'm preaching in the Bible, but it looks like y'all about to take me through a couple verses. I thought about it. I think where they were taking me at, y'all. They was taking me to Revelations. Hey, Revelations. Do you know what that means? Y'all living in the days of revelation right now. Y'all better wake up. Think about it. You're in the days of revelation. You got our black men that can't walk the streets without feeling uncomfortable. Hey, now you got your queens joining you. Wake up. There's too many people asleep right now. I don't need you to be asleep. Wake up. When you start spotting signs like this, we need to start rallying together to find out where can we get the mold. The mold. There's a mold somewhere. Let's keep listening to the queen. I don't appreciate it.
Was she talking to you?
She was.
Did you hear her talking? She didn't say anything. Stop trying to end the narrative. You're already Xavier said it. You're leading. Don't lead her. You know she didn't say anything. You're leading. You're leading, officer of the law. You're leading. They did it to me. You're leading. When a person is innocent, man, y'all need to leave them alone. Go get the people that are doing wrong. Go back to the woman. She said they drugged her. I'm going. The problem that I'm having right here, when I look at this officer, I promise you, you could tell, I feel her. She's sweet. She's sweet. She's sweet. She just don't know how to intervene because she's wearing a badge. And she's a woman wearing a badge amongst a bunch of males. And she's trying to just keep her head up. She know this isn't right. She know there's a different way that we can handle this, but she don't even know how to take her womanhood and help another woman. Can we blame her? Society has made it where we're so separated. We're separated in color. We're separated in a uniform, the workplace. We're separated in the household. When do we come back? When do we bring this back to how it's supposed to be. She should be glad to stand up right now, and she not. You clearly, she's doing something she want to do, or she wouldn't be wearing that uniform. She wouldn't be. At the end of the day, ladies, women, us, you have to learn a way to fight back. Stand up for each other. If you don't, we're in trouble. Let's keep watching.
To all of them. Go back to the 2 passengers because they were upset. But did you notice they color? Y'all stop this colorism. I don't appreciate it. Okay.
No, she wasn't.
No, she wasn't. You heard her. No, she wasn't. You didn't hear it either. Stop acting like you got hearing problems. There's no hearing telepathy there. You know she didn't say anything. Stop trying to lead for your camera. Oh yeah, my partner was on the body cam saying, yes, she was, she said something to her too.
You know she didn't say anything, officer of the law. Internal affairs, if you guys are looking at these videos, or you really looking at the body cam, y'all need to start calling for what it's worth. Stop saying stuff like, see, in my case, I'm gonna tell you what they said to me. What her name? Sandra Martinez, black lady, birthday January 18th. I don't remember what her year date is. But she said to me, I thought she was someone that I could bond with, not just because she was black, but the fact that she was a woman, and she was nodding her head like, I hear you, I understand you, but I couldn't realize, no, she understood her uniform. She understood her career. I get it. But the wait till it happened to you. Anytime it happened to someone, that's when they get it. That's when they understand the real picture. You have some people have to go through stuff through other people in order to feel it through themselves. Some people got to go through stuff themselves in order to feel how other people felt. Put them together. It all equals up to the same. At the end of the day, they really don't look at video cams. They really don't care. The first thing that they say is, did the state attorney's office drop the charges? That's what they said to me. I said, how could your officer, I said, what rule of ethics did you feel your officer violated? Lieutenant Geraldo, he basically said to me, none. I said, what do you mean? I said, if an incident happens at McDonald's, how do you come over to Burger King and arrest them, or even get them for trespassing? He said, well, the state attorney, they didn't drop the charges. So right there, they only go off whether or not the state attorney has this or that. They don't go off the facts that they see in front of them. That's why if we rally together, especially as women, black people, men and women, we got to, hey, white people, join in with us, because some cases you're just as innocent as we are. At the end of the day, we got to find a way to fight this injustice. It's not right. So let's just go on.
Got it right there. Good job, Sweet Tea. You baited them.
Ma'am, you gotta go. They don't want you.
All you had to do from the jump was say, ma'am, it's time to go. This
right there. What I don't understand about these officers is this. Your approach to us, it always makes us feel like it's condescending. It makes us feel like you're being arrogant. It makes us feel like you coming on the other side of the law and you're being biased instead of unbiased. It's a way you approach the situation. My situation with me was when you walked up on the scene, or you could back up out my face right there. You changed the dynamics just between you and I. It had nothing to do with you. Why did you not just come on the scene and do your job? It has nothing to do with you. Officer, why didn't you go right there to the movie theater? Hey, ma'am, listen, the people here, they gave us a call. They say they're asking for you to leave. Why did all the rest of this have to come? I don't want to hear anything. This is just, it's wrong. You guys are not respecting us as black women. We have fought for blacks. We have fought for the black man. Now it's time for us to fight for the black women, because we're not getting it. We're not getting it. Black women, we're losing, even though we're pretty much the head of our houses. Even though we're pretty much the ones we are the breadwinners. We're the ones that really raising the children. I'm not saying, dads, you're not doing it, but let's compare you to the women and the single ones at that. We need to get you guys to start respecting us. We really don't ask for much. It seems like a lot because we come off demanding. You know why? Because we're starting off, we're still fighting for just the respect. We need to stop this. Let's keep watching. And I'm about to wrap this up too, because I'm going to give y'all 2 minutes of my time. Might just don't give you no more minutes at a time, because I don't know what I just did. Hold on. I know one thing. This video spoke volumes. Let's go, sweet tea. I'm battling for you now. Yes, your girl learned how to do all that. Hey, she learned how to do it. But don't get twisted on this story. I'll never leave a scene.
It's not how you walked up on the scene. Because when I read this, it said woman commits a sex crime at the movie theater. Had she committed a sex crime, why didn't you come in there and address her for the sex crime?
Boom. Why? That's a crime. It's a crime. So if I did something wrong, you weren't giving me a break. You were not giving me a break. You weren't giving me a break, buddy. You know you weren't. You know why? Wait till we get to the end of the video. I'm going to skip ahead. The reason why you weren't giving me a break, you just seen me at Applebee's. You were not giving me a break. So if there had been anything that I had done, maybe this is the wrap-up part of my law firm when I get in front of the judge. But if it was anything that I had did and you were able to get me and arrest me, you would have done it because you said it. But let's keep going. I'll bring it back to y'all because I don't know if Queen Dee Dee going to do it or not. But I'm going to take it on home for us. Okay.
You just said you in a minute you about to say you had it on camera. If she committed a sex crime, why didn't you come up and say that? Even though they called and said one thing, why didn't you end it in another way? We could have been resolved this, ma'am. I caught you doing something inappropriate in a movie theater that's actually private. You were lying from the beginning. This need to stop.
And he's still lying and it need to stop. I told y'all, don't play with me. This man is a crooked cop. He's a crooked cop. He's a crooked one. You're a crooked cop, and you know it. You got egotistical. You got upset because you couldn't get your way because you just got upset. Let's keep watching. Seems like the queen cracking the code, ain't she?
Who is this officer, y'all? Who is this officer? See, y'all didn't pay attention to...
We didn't pay attention to the news station that also ran this story. Stop this. Stop it. These are the times that we need to boycott. When you're in your community and you're only voting on the president, you're not doing any good. You got to understand what politics mean, even though a lot of us don't like to be a part of it. You don't have to be a part of it. When it's time to vote, you need to cast your voice, not your vote. We're not doing that. That's why I had to start bringing stories like this. You got to cast your voice. When you put a vote out there, that's your voice. You let people like this in the office. You let your chief of police come in. You let your mayors come in. Those are local levels. Those are different levels other than presidential. You got to let your voice. You got to cast your voice. How do these officers get in? Because they have captains and chief of policemen that hire them, that you voted in.
It is, but that's why y'all, what Dee Dee said it. I know y'all said.
I'm always smiling too, just like her. It's crazy, and I could be such a sweet honeysuckle.
I'm a chatterbox, don't you? I am. Go to my other channel. It's called 62 in Heels. That's 6TWO.IN Heels, and watch how sweet I am. I'm sweet as a honeysuckle.
Told you. Didn't I just say
I'm
that? Sweet,
baby. That's why the right person that get me, you gonna know it too, ain't you?
Yes.
Stop this. You got to go. That's all you had to do. You got to go. Now let's start right here from you got to go. Ma'am, you got to go. They don't want you here. Why did it escalate? You got to go.
Gotta go. You gotta go. Need an ambulance?
Even though he rude. You see that? I just told y'all that. They set the stands for when they come out. Now, how much interaction have you guys heard from her? You haven't even really heard her talk, right? This one I'm gonna interrupt the queen because I had to watch this again. Look how rough he's talking to her. She haven't said anything yet. How many times do you get to poke the pig before he oink? How many times you get to kick the dog? You get to keep kicking the dog and he don't eventually bite back? Let's see if this dog start barking.
You keep saying that I gotta go. How did you automatically say there's something inappropriate? Why would you be asking me by ambulance if you just see you're gonna say that I was doing? The heading says woman commits a sex crime at the movie theater. Movie theater, why did you guys do this? Hey, Midwest Safety, why did you report this story? Who did you thought you were gonna get at? This is not the truth. It's a LIE. I caught you. It's a LIE. Stop this. I'm not done. Listen, I'm going to give y'all 4 minutes in this story. This is an 11-minute story. I'm going to give you 4 minutes. 4 more minutes. And they better get it right. 4. And I'm done.
Alright. What? Can I get an ambulance here for the female? She's just, moaning. Man.
An ambulance. Because she's moaning. But the one right here that's standing the closest to her don't have a problem. But you notice it's the arrogant officer that's standing feet away more so than Rebecca. She don't have a problem. That's why you can see if she had a problem, she's comfortably resting her hands right here because she don't find a threat there. Even look at the lady, she's right here. That's why you have this black shadow. She don't find that there is a threat from Sweet Tea. That's why she's still standing close. Have you noticed she have not gripped her gun? She's nowhere near her holster. There was no threat there. So I don't understand why did he call backup as if it was a threat. There was no threat there. This lady, this female Caucasian officer literally has no issue with Sweet Tea. That's why she's comfortably standing there. She even have her hair out of order. She no uniform. She's supposed to have this stuff up in a bunt, but we're not going to get her in trouble for that. Let's keep watching.
Ma'am, do you have a name? Can I get your name?
I didn't understand right here either, Queen. Why did he ask for her name? You're asking her to leave. She's getting up to leave as you asked for. Why won't you just let her leave? Back up and let her leave. She was very comfortable sitting there before you guys got there. Can you give her a chance to get up? Now we starting to see this is how the story start. But you guys didn't notice this, did you? Let's keep watching. What happened to my story?
You know where the baby blanket is?
Right here.
It's your girl, Queen Dee Dee. I'm reporting in to you with a yet again. To take me through a couple verses. I don't appreciate it.
Was she talking to you?
She was.
Right.
Do you have a name? Can I get your name?
Do you know where you are right now?
Where she's at is the same place Sonya Massey was at. Yeah, I'm
You
bringing
know
her
how
up.
you got here?
She's in the same place Sonya Massey was at. I don't want to talk to y'all. I don't want to be bothered with y'all. I don't trust either one of you. That's where she's at. I'll put Sonya Massey, I'll put her down in the link below as well. Just for those that haven't tuned into my station back in the days or back when or whenever you decided to come and join me. But you're going to stay. I promise you, you are. That's where she's at. She's where Sonya was at. Inside, I don't want to be bothered with y'all. I don't trust you. This is where she's at right now. Stop looking at this beautiful black voluptuous woman. I mean, she don't got to put a dollar full of ass, but I'm just saying, stop this. It's not right. She's where she want to be. She's trying to get up. She's trying to leave.
She is. I'm just saying. I don't appreciate the way she had this arrow right here, man. Like, did you really? Did you? This is a serious moment, Queen. Don't do people like that. Seriously, it's not right. This is a serious story. Now, come on, do better.
You can say what you want to say. Continue pleading your case. She leaving. Everybody react differently. Sonya Massey reacted in a crazy way too, as if she had a mental problem, but I'm starting to beg the pardon and the difference on that. She didn't have a mental problem. She already felt it. She knew when y'all came to her, it wasn't going to be right. She knew it. She said it from the beginning of the door. This lady is showing it. Stop looking at us as having mental problems. We're more passionate than you are. We talk with more. We're more fulfilled when we talk because we actors like that. We're those type of people, and I'm talking about black people. We can't change that. I don't care how many of them go and bleach their skin. You can't change it. You can't change it. She did not want to be bothered with y'all. She grabs her belongings. Wasn't she supposed to? Y'all asked her to leave. Let's keep watching.
I was wondering when she was gonna quit talking.
How are you?
She acting like
where are you going?
Xavier.
Where are you trying to get to? Where is home?
Do you have an idea on you? What?
Right there, Queen. You ain't stopping. Right there. What made her become a mental case? I'm lost. I know it's Queen. Yeah, you sitting there like you thinking about it, but see, I had a second chance to think about it. Right there. What made her become any part of a case where she might harm herself? What made her become any part of the case where she was a threat? What made her any part of the case where I need your ID? She was conforming to everything you asked. Don't forget, the officer was just standing there right there next to her, and she was no threat. So when did she become a threat? What made him ask her for ID? Think about that. Do you have any ID on you? Why did you ask that? She asked that. The lady said, "Where are you going?" She said, "I'm going home." What part of that question gave you the indication that something was wrong with me? I said, "I'm going home." Don't make this bigger than what it is. You're asking me to leave. I see you right there, Uncle Tom. I see you, Tom. Cheese eater. I see you right there. You're standing there with your hands on your hips instead of coming to this lady and saying, "Will you leave, please?" It's after hours. The movie is over. Even though the movie is over, but she's not bothering anybody. But that's not the point. I want to know what made him go further. She said she was going home. What didn't she answer properly? There you go, Queen.
Where's home?
She's leaving like you was asking her
Oh, you got it too. My bad.
to. She don't want to be bothered. See, this is where the harassment starts. This is where it starts at. She's trying to leave. Y'all said leave, and the way the officer said it from the beginning, he was a nasty fish. That's what they
A dirt diver.
do. They come on the scene and they provoke the situation far worse than what they can.
They do
what
it.
it was when they got there.
They do it.
When the officer came there with me, the first thing he said was, "You could back up out my face." You forgot you came in my face. You're in my face. Look at this. That's how you lead. You're starting stuff. You guys didn't treat the other, you didn't do the other boys like that when they destroyed the VIP lounge at Delta.
They tore Delta up. I'm going to put that in the link again. I just cannot get enough of putting that in my link. They destroyed there. And this lady sitting in the movie theater. And she about to go to jail behind sitting in the movie theater. But y'all need to go back and look at the link down there. See what they did. I told y'all better start paying attention. Wake up.
At Delta again because of this.
Oh.
Let's keep watching.
We need to make sure that you get the help you need.
You need to make sure that I
couldn't
get the
even
help
hit the
I need,
button.
but you guys come on a scene with 2 people. You guys, listen, stop this. You got a lady that actually comes. She hit one car. She hit another car. I'm going to leave that description in the...
That's the description of the woman I'm telling you about. She claimed over in Houston, Texas, she got a big following. She actually claimed that she was drugged with Xanax.
In the description too. I'm going to leave that in there too. This lady said that she was drugged. It was okay for her to say that. You guys didn't do any investigation.
She didn't
Why
tell the
are you
truth.
harassing this woman?
I'm fine.
Well, I need you to tell me where you live and who you are before.
What did she do that required all this extra information? She's been conforming. If you all see the comments that were made, she's crazy. She's this, she's that. You got to be kidding me. I told y'all. It determines who it's for. That's what it is. It's you got things that are black and white. There are no in between. There's no there's no gray. We looking at it.
Before I can let you go, because I need to make...
I find this a little weird, and I'm gonna keep going back to it because the lady with the video that I posted, I really need you all to go back and watch that video. She said as soon as the Xanax hit her system,
Didn't I just tell y'all that?
She hit one car that was 8.
Didn't I just say that? Who knew the queen was coming up? I haven't watched this again. Didn't I just compare the same story? I'm comparing the same story with the woman. The link is down below. This lady said she was drugged with Xanax. Nobody followed her home. Y'all better listen to this queen talk.
House down the road. Then she turned around. She fell asleep. She remembered going to sleep because she remembered talking to her daughter. And then guess what? She went another hour because it was an hour difference. She went an hour down the road, and what I didn't understand was she ended up hitting another car and totaled that one. But the police came on the scene and
they
didn't
didn't
notice
notice
nothing
nothing.
wrong. Go back and look at.
They didn't notice nothing. But they noticed that this woman right here got a mental problem. How? She didn't hit nobody. I told y'all. This is why. You got to pay attention. You got to know your laws. You have to know the rights. Okay? Compare those stories. I put the story in the link. I'm going to have a habit of that. At the end of the day, they're being deceptive. They're stereotyping. They're discriminating against women. We're having a problem in this world right now, and we're not rallying together. Men. Behind every man is a strong woman. Why are y'all not in front of us? Or are you too far in front of us till you forgot we behind you? Do we need to come to the forefront? Something is wrong. It's wrong. Yes, I sit here like a queen. Call me one not. At the end of the day, it's going to take more than just me and my boys, because I promise you, they're going to come for me. They're going to come for me because guess what? I have risen. I knew it was time. I just had to figure out where it was at. It's called exposure. You guys are wrong. You're wrong. Stop coming for us as black women. We don't deserve it. And then want to sneak behind. You want to sneak behind the corner to get with us. Stop it. Yo. So I don't see what about this lady did you feel was a problem other than she didn't want to be bothered with y'all. Y'all noticed it just like that. But why? Was it because it was me?
You can take care of yourself.
I couldn't even stop because she stopped it.
I'm not trying to touch you.
A person crazy asking you not to touch them. Is she really that crazy, or are you harassing her? Like, why would your hand be right here stopping her from going anywhere? She's not under arrest. You're causing her to resist. You don't have the right to do that. Right here, guys. Lady, sweet tea, watch this. He's inciting for you to go to jail. It started right there. It started when he wouldn't leave you alone. You guys asked me to leave.
Why are you causing me to resist and I'm not under arrest? If I'm not under arrest, can you please remove your vanilla hand off this maroon wall?
If the manager was watching me all of this time, when did he report that I was inappropriate? You said your body cam said it, so you should have 2 proofs. You have nothing. You're just harassing this lady. Why is your hand on the wall stopping her from going? Is she under arrest? No. Let's see.
She ain't under
arrest. I'm going to go right
arrest.
here because we're going to wait until...
But he get to put his hands on her, though.
I couldn't even get to it.
Why is that not an assault charge? Why are you touching her? She's not under arrest. She's not under arrest. Stop. You guys do it to certain people. That's what my point in my videos are.
That story.
Stop. If it don't apply to all, don't make it period. It has to apply to all. Why? Why are you touching her? She's not under arrest. You asked her to leave. She's trying to leave. Now I want to see whether or not the rest of this video show us that something is wrong. If it is something...
Can y'all tell me who that lady is over there? I'm being honest with you because whether she got a record or not, I can tell she's passionate. She's passionate. She's passionate about what she's saying. She's passionate. She's passionate. It seems like she has found her voice. I'm proud of her. Can anybody write in and tell me who this lady is? Give me her email address, please.
Oh, she's answering everything you ask her.
No, I don't need a paramedic.
We just want you to talk to them really quick, just to make sure that you're okay.
Don't get me wrong. First video wasn't explained. I understand what paramedics is for. Paramedics don't come on the scene just to make sure you have an open wound. They don't just come on the scene to see if you're having a heart attack. They also comes on the scene to see if there's any sort of evaluation that's needed, because you may need that extra help as far as mental. Don't negate me on that. Trust me, I don't come to the table for no reason. There's no reason for me to do that. I understand all sides of it. That's why I try my best to be very much unbiased. But I only can look at 4 squares. There's only 4 squares there. That's all I'm gonna agree to. 4 squares. And at the end of the day, I try to go to each one of those corners. So the reason why I have an issue with paramedics is because they came on the scene being a copycat. They didn't come on the scene to do their job. They came to be a copycat. And I'm not going to go there. I'm going to see if the queen has something to say about it.
I said it. I'm not resisting. I'm not refusing to leave. I just want the case number. All I wanted was the case number in my case. I wanted the case number, and I wanted y'all to tell me how to press charges on this young lady. This lady telling you there's nothing wrong. This is all she wants. She's trying to get away. As you walked up to her, you asked her to leave. Why is it okay for some, but it's not for others? She's saying, leave me alone.
I am the real police. You can call it, that's fine.
Please don't touch me.
I'm not trying to touch you.
You're putting your arm up as if you want to stop me physically.
You putting your arm up as if you want to stop me. Am I under arrest? You have no right touching me. You have no right keeping me from leaving. You came and asked me to leave. If y'all got videos where I could show the other kind is treated this way too, send them to me, because I'm going to dissect it to the end. I promise you. And you better not show me an officer that's trying to relate.
Queen, can we move on? You making me do you like I had to do Xavier. Move on. They got the point.
To her. Don't send me nothing foolish. I see in the dark. This is...
You've said that a couple times. The people know you can see in the dark. Can we please move on?
Right. This lady is being harassed and stereotyped.
She is.
And now you're going to basically trying to accuse her of being crazy.
You know what, Queen? I can only tell you this. Sometimes it seems like we're beating a dead horse or we're speaking to the choir. And a lot of the times we are. But I want you to remain passionate. I just seen this. Thank God that I'm able to look at myself, because a lot of people can't. And I can look at myself and I can give myself constructive criticism. And at this point, Queen, you can do this. Do it. You're going to help someone. You are. But move on. When you stake your point, you can let it go. I'm looking back at you right now and you're upset. Look at you. Look at you. And I understand, but what you're doing is, if you said the Lord got you, then what you worried about, you're upset right now because you comparing, you're mirroring your situations. But because you know the Lord got you, you could take a deep breath now. You don't have to be so upset and angry when you see situations like this. You can actually talk them through. I see what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to look at this for what it was worth. There's things that we could change and things that we can't. And when we can fight for stuff, we need to fight. I don't even really need to see any more of this video, because I think I've gotten the point. Until we start rallying together, until we start fighting for our own rights, we're going to always be stuck and upset. And we don't need that. I'm going to finish this video out and I'm going to hope I don't have to catch the Queen back.
But let's keep watching.
I need to make sure that you're safe.
I am safe. I'm a grown-ass woman and I'm in my husband's theater.
Now, whether that's the husband theater or not, I don't know. The lady,
I don't think it was the husband theater. I said I wasn't going to say nothing else, but I can't help it now. Come on, girl. Who damn theater is this? I'm going to rally for you, but don't have me fighting and rallying for you when you ain't telling the truth. You're not. I don't care who theater it is. Just don't throw stuff out there you can't take back. This is when we get in trouble. And I understand that spur of the minute, because I had a spur of the minute. But them same spur of the minutes can change your life. Don't have a spur of the minute. Always think first before you open your mouth. Put a brick on your tongue. Put a brick on your tongue. We got a better way of fighting them. We don't have to fight them with fists no more. What I learned about certain people, you beat them and you hurt them worse when you got to hit them in the pocket. Don't throw stuff like that out, because what happens when you throw that out, that's leverage for them. Oh, she didn't tell the truth about this, so, you know, what made us think she was telling the truth about that? That's when they open the doors right there. Even though I know it's still no bearing on how you're being treated. This is what I didn't point out the first time, because I was angry at the way they treated you. But you got to hold yourself accountable. You got to be held accountable for your role in it. I had to. I do it in every single, anytime I'm talking, I got to hold myself accountable. I shouldn't have got out the car. But my intentions of going back wasn't the same. It was for a reason, like I'm trying to help you. But anytime you say something, spew the truth out. Because when you don't tell the truth, I promise you, it's going to get you. It's going to get you. You need to be able to tell your story. I don't care if they ask you 1,000 times. You need to be able to tell your story. Don't spew stuff out that's not right. They're already wrong. You knew they was wrong. You knew it. They've been harassing you since they walked up. It was the guy. The lady didn't do it. Even Long Jim Slim right there, he didn't do it either. I had to stop you right there because I want you to practice telling the truth. If there is something going on, what you said, you said it though. If there's something going on, say that. But don't say it if it ain't true. That's what I want you to be held accountable for in this video.
Like she's saying to me.
Husband's theater?
Who owns this theater?
Right there.
Lady, you had me on your side now. Come on.
I didn't even realize. Okay, Queen.
I don't know, Martha's family?
Oh, yeah, right. Excuse
Okay.
me.
Do you even know where you are?
Excuse me.
Do you know what city you're in?
Excuse me.
Okay. We gotta wait.
Do not touch me.
Then don't walk into me.
Do not touch me.
Don't walk into me, even though every footstep she make, you're trying to stop her. Is that the opposite form of resisting arrest? When I resist arrest and I flinch, even if I move one finger, y'all said I resisted. What is he doing right now to her? Why is his hand
He provoking
in
her.
front of her?
He's provoking her.
If she's not under arrest, you already came on the scene and asked her to leave. What more are you doing? Where is the lieutenant? You're nothing. You're no good because you don't do anything but cover up.
Come on now. I didn't realize you was going this far. Come on. Get it right now, girl. Come on, just get to the point now. Come on.
Lady, you need to take this right here, this video.
This is why it's always good to look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Sometimes when you look in the mirror, you'll see things that don't look back in your eyes right then. Look in the mirror. That's it. I'm just going to tell you, sometimes look in the mirror. I'm looking at me. I'm going too far on some things. I'm passionate about it. Do that make me right or wrong? No, I'm passionate. That's why you get people in your circle that understand you. When they don't understand you, guess what? Get them out your group. Put them to the side, because where you need them at, the Lord will show you why they over there. They might not supposed to be this close to you. Worry about why they so close to you. Sometimes they're not supposed to be. Let's keep watching.
You need to show the mayor. You should show the commissioners in your city. This is not right. And then they got the galls to even post it. It's not right. This is not right on so many different levels.
Standing in front of me. Do not touch me, or you in this entire law.
I got to interrupt and say this. This lady is beautiful. I hope when she ever look back at this, she's beautiful. She's a goddess. Look at her. Look at her skin. I'm not being funny. Look at her skin. She got the most weird eyes. And when I say weird, I mean unique. I'm weird. Look at her mouth. It doesn't look like she really had any kind of anything done. This is just her features. These are her melanin features. She's a beautiful girl. There's nothing that will lead me to believe something is wrong with her. She have her nails done. She have her lace front, her grape ape. She have her lashes on. I know she can't hardly see because I don't know. I can I see her? And you could tell the scraps on her dress are even clean. I'm not critiquing her. I'm trying to show you that. Don't let people duplicate anything in your mind that you know is not true. This lady doesn't show me a sign that there's mental illness. She shows me a sign that she don't want to be bothered with y'all. Let's keep watching. I'm giving y'all 2 more minutes, and I mean every bit of 2. 2.
Fake ass law.
Look at her. You're saying she going crazy. She's asking you to leave her alone. She got her nails done. Crazy people normally grow beards and stuff. This lady look like she's well put together, even though I know looks can be deceiving, but
Did you say the people gonna have beards? I should have cut some of this video.
But I'm listening to her voice. She really just wants you guys to leave her alone. At this point, it's harassment.
It is.
uniform will be jobless tomorrow. Do not touch me. Okay.
Jobless how? That's all I got to say. Jobless how? I hope you're talking about jobless because you're realizing in your head that you got them. They're harassing you. Think. Sometimes the Lord bring a financial blessing in your life as well. Don't go to spewing stupid stuff out. Pay attention.
You walk to where the light is.
Well, I need to know who you are and make sure that you're fine.
He's scratching his head. I knew it was something funny about him. I knew it. Look at him scratching his head. He don't even know what he need to do. He just as lost and confused as the rest of them is. I feel so bad for him because you know what he's saying? This is one beautiful, voluptuous black woman. I wish I could get her number, but people think I'm weird if I talk to her. But anyway.
No, do not.
Because you're pleasing yourself. We're going to wait.
Do not touch me.
I need to know who you...
How many times have I seen this officer put his hand up to keep this woman from leaving? Y'all put him in the comments somewhere, but is that right? Is this really, is this, I can't believe that this is really happening, but y'all know I don't know how to do none of this. This is my first time, but here we go.
You don't need to know anything.
Because they don't.
Like, why did he need to know who she is? She's only trying to get away from him. This is where I say they go to pushing and badgering. This is what the officer did to me. They go to mistreat you, then trying to make you look bad amongst their little crew that they standing around. And what the monkeys do? All of them join the bandwagon. Man, it's hard being a black woman in America. I understand y'all men, but I need y'all to acknowledge we're going through something here, and we need y'all to stand up for us too, because we fought for y'all, men.
On this property.
I will leave this property. Why wait until I leave and tell me I have to leave?
I will leave this property. Wait a minute. Did he just say trespassing?
He did. That's how they did me. He said
Did he literally just say trespassing?
He did. It's wrong.
I got into something at McDonald's. The police came and arrested me.
At Burger King?
Across the street at
Wendy's?
Burger King.
It's dirty.
They trespassed me at Burger King. This is the example. But the situation happened at McDonald's. The lieutenant told me it wasn't a false arrest. I said, but how did I trespass? This is a whole nother business. They didn't know me.
Wow.
They're trespassing her. She never got a chance to leave. You're trying to give me a trespassing charge I haven't left yet. Let me leave out the door, but let me keep watching.
Property. So I need to know who you are. Yes.
That makes no sense. Wouldn't it be trespassing if I come back to the property?
It'll be trespassing if I come back to the property. And listen, know your laws. It got to be the property where the incident happened at.
Yes.
So I can leave.
So she can leave. If I'm not under arrest, why can't I leave? You guys are harassing me at this point.
This is what you got to understand, people. Know your rights. You're not under arrest. Don't just start giving your information out if you're not under arrest. Understand what the laws are in your area, because it's certain things that officers can come and question you about that may not need to be attached to another infraction. Example, in Florida, they can literally see you driving with no seatbelt on, and they can actually pull you over for just that. But prior to a couple of maybe 2 to 3 years ago, the only way they can get you for a no seatbelt is if they pulled you for something else. Then they can tack that on. Know the laws in your state. Know that things that require you to show ID, you must show it. Things where you know you have your rights, you must, just understand what your rights are. These are things that we really need to know. It's a shame that even Becky and Bill don't need to know those things, but what can we do? These are the things that we have to kind of take heed to.
It's harassment. Let me leave. I'm basically answering your questions. I don't have to give you my ID.
Come back. No, exactly. You don't.
Yes, I do.
Excuse me, sir. Can we speak out here where the light is?
That's
or
fine.
You want to talk in the dark alley like a weirdo?
We can talk over here. I'm just happy that you want to talk with me this time.
I don't want to talk.
See, this right here, I'm just happy that you want to talk to me. Stop trying to talk on the mic, in the video, in the body cam to make it look good for yourself. It don't look good for you because you've been harassing her since you asked her to leave. Give her the opportunity to leave. Stop trying to go back to your body cam. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cover up my tracks because she's not answering my questions. But she's not under arrest. And what made her obligated to answer you? Stop trying to cover your tracks by making this statement on your body cam.
You tried to force me to talk with you yesterday.
You're trying to force me to talk to you. And now she's talking about something from yesterday. Wait a minute. I just had another case about that. Are you kidding me? I don't even want to compare all these cases together because then it'll be too much for me to send you back to. You're holding me accountable for some.
It's the truth. They're literally holding her accountable for something. But listen.
Something someone else did. I just did this. I can't believe it.
I was just about to say that.
You're holding me accountable. Alex Mitchell, the young man that was punched in the face. He was punched in the face.
I was about to bring that up.
While he had handcuffs on. And then one of the police lawyers for the police department said it was justified because they had been to that same scene 2 weeks prior and were ambushed by someone. This young man had nothing to do with it. Can we listen to this?
I didn't want to.
No, I get it.
Why do you want to talk to me so bad?
Because now, this is the second time we've been out here.
Where were we yesterday?
You hear the movie is done. Everyone has
Where
left.
were we yesterday?
You're over at the
And
Applebee's.
what was the Applebee's complaint?
Correct. What was the Applebee's complaint?
I couldn't even hit my pause.
Alex Mitchell got punched in the face for something somebody did 2 weeks ago, and they thought it was justifiable to punch him in his face with handcuffs on. He wasn't even resisting. I mean, if you go back and look at the video, he had on the smallest pants that even my nephew can't wear. He needed a bigger size of pants on, people, but it was okay. His pants was too small, but he took a punch in the face for absolutely no reason. And
why do you go so far? Like literally, why do you go so far? It's uncalled for. I mean, just me looking at you, it's like you can't be making you make jokes like this, and I don't know why. But I just caught it. I'm sure that you didn't pay attention that you did it because look how serious you are. She's serious, y'all. She's serious. She's serious. She's very serious. So that's why you need to understand when you watch her in action, don't judge. If she's telling you she sees something or she feels something, look at the passion in this person. That's all it takes. It takes passion. Anything that you do, hey, yeah, I was doing something, but I've already answered that question as to why we're looking at this video. The second part is when you have passion about what you do, the Lord will open up a door for he will move mountains for you. It take a man to get equipment to move a mountain. The Lord will blow it to the side. She's passionate. Passionate. She's passionate. And that's why I'm telling you she's passionate. You don't find people in your life like that. They don't come this way. They don't. When you find a diamond in the rough, you better hold on to it. Like I told my dad, it's some people in your life you got to run behind. She's passionate. She's calling it to you how she see it and feel it. She's passionate. It brings me back. I got to always come back to this because maybe this is why I'm recording, because I'm looking back at her and I'm telling you, I'm mirroring this story to my own. When you walk up on the scene, it may look one way. It may do. It may look a certain way when it walk up on the scene. And if you judge it by just what you see when you walk up, that's just what you're going to get, a judgment. But if you don't understand what you're judging, you need to take a step back and you need to hear the whole story. My story wasn't heard. This lady, look at her. She's passionate and she don't even know her. She don't know her. She don't. But we make mistakes. We make them. We make mistakes. Don't worry about the mistake. Worry about the intention. The intention behind whatever you do. And the intention behind what I did was, I keep telling y'all in every video, I made a mistake. I made a mistake not just because I went back. I went back because I'm passionate. Look at her. She's passionate. She's passionate. She's passionate. Look at her. She don't know this lady. I'm trying to tell y'all, when you're passionate about something, can't nobody take it away from you. I turned around because I thought it was someone in trouble. And she wasn't. But if you look at the person, just look at her. When you stereotype a person, you can see anything. Because it's called stereotyping. But when you know a person and they're accused of something, you can say, she didn't do that. She didn't do it. She turned around when she made a mistake and she got out the car. Turning around wasn't a mistake because maybe there was somebody that was hurt. Maybe it was. The way the cameras portrayed this lady, they portrayed her in a form to say, when we got there, we seen you playing with yourself. It wasn't true. You know you didn't see that. You didn't see that. I'm not even going to watch the end of this video because I see what I came here for. They knew good and well they didn't see that. But that was a start of a habit right there. They started it off. They kept easing into how we gonna get her. And when they noticed she wasn't conforming by answering the questions that they wanted, the same way they did me, because I didn't want to show you my ID, but I did it with I had my hands up. I didn't do it. But when a person don't have no more fight in them, then what do? You continue to fight. I kept fighting. This lady, she kept fighting. She kept saying, I don't want to show you my ID. Am I under arrest? I kept fighting. I was still wanting to tell my story because someone hit me. And I needed you to do something about it. This lady said, I'll leave. Y'all want me to leave? Let me leave. For some reason, that officer just kept antagonizing her. Wouldn't allow her to leave. Kept going toe to toe, putting his hand up on things where you know that you can, if she even touched you by walking, and you know good and well she didn't mean to touch you, but you caught her off guard when she walked past you, what was going to happen? She was going to hit you. And then you would have got her for a whole nother charge. It's not right. Y'all need to stop this. The news station, stop reporting fake news. Even if it's not fake, stop reporting stuff that you don't see. Because had I called you and told you to please report this story, because the Broward County Sheriff Department didn't do me right. I've reached out to 3 to 4 stories and you won't believe it. Not one even called me back. They didn't even respond. And here y'all go running the story, bashing this lady, and you have seen nothing to say. Woman commits a sex crime at the movie theater. You haven't seen anything that says that. And you know you haven't. You got all these copycats behind you. Yeah, she's going crazy. Yeah, she does. But every one of them know this lady did not resist. The end of this is say she resisted arrest. She didn't resist. She didn't resist. Y'all go watch the other video. I can't even get into it anymore. I don't remember how the ending or the conclusion to this version came, but this is Dee Dee's final thought. I can't look at it anymore. But y'all send something to me if you need me to unravel it. This is your girl Dee Dee said it. I don't know where all I'm going to post it at, but I'm going to tell you this. In America, for me, as a black woman, I seem to be guilty before I'm found innocent. Sweet Tea, I hope that you find your way out of this. And I also hope that you find an attorney, because this is outright harassment and it's a false arrest. This was Sardian to me. And I wish you the best of luck. If you would like to, we're always welcome to reach out to me. However we can help each other and grow along this journey and get some kind of chain reaction, I'm here for it. But don't be treated like that. Don't go to sleep on this. Don't let them get away with it. You're going to be like me. You're going to finally get to a space where there has to be closure, because how many times are you going to treat me like this? And I guess I'm in the realm of I need closure. At this point, I'm mistreated and I'm tired of it. So I wish you nothing but the best of luck. I wish everything work out for you. If I hear from you, good. If not, maybe I'll post an updated story for you. Hopefully you don't go back there playing with yourself, while you're in the people place. This is your girl, Queen Dee Dee. You have a good day.
Absolutely no reason.